boy. At 18 years old, EuroLeague MVP, Luka Doncic. These aren't instincts. These aren't instincts. I'm telling you, these aren't instincts. This is facts. This is it. Period. This is it. Luka Doncic. Yes, what a baller.
Oh yes. Another day, another rings. It's been an exciting week of basketball. My goodness, the story that we've got lined up for you today. Dumelang likai kamangumpo wakomoletsane umtawenu tawo sibata and
Magotini. Otherwise, my name is Nell. Thank you for tuning into Rings. Thank you for clicking this video. You know what we do, man. You know what we do. We got another fire video, man. We got this thing, man. You know, talking ball. This is what we do. I love it, man. If you guys love hearing about ball, click this video, like, subscribe, you know, tell one friend, man. We need more. We need to grow.
Do the right thing, my brother.
We need to grow, Oaks. We need to grow. How are we gonna grow if you're not telling a friend? Tell your friend. Tell your mate. So please, content. But anyway, Oaks, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Must have been the flashing lights. You know she ain't camera shy.
All right. No, I got notes today. You know, 6 years in the corner. Take notes, bitch.
Take notes.
Sits there in the corner and take notes, bitch.
Take note, bitch. Your name Wandile, bitch. But you know, today there's just so many things that happen in games all weekend. You know, nice Monday and whatever. There were games this weekend. We can't really cover them all, but I hope you guys kept up with them. But a few games that I want to chat to you guys about. There's Zach LaVine going off.
I'm intrigued on watching the Bulls.
Yeah,
I wasn't for watching Bulls this season
Nah,
that much.
bro.
But wow.
Okay, can
I'm
I
for
say
it.
something? If you really are plugged into the NBA, you should know about Bulls. That Zach LaVine was told that he has to come
Work
up
on-
this year, work on the
his
threes
threes more.
instead of taking that
Mid-range.
horrible mid-range, that deep mid-range that he takes that is now called an inefficient shot. Not stop taking it, but take
Less
it
of
less. If you don't know Bulls, Larry Markkinen. Boy.
That's my nigga.
Boy.
That's the reason.
Lowry.
That's the reason why I was
Lowry.
into Bulls, because I was like, hey, my nigga's been disappointing me a little bit. I
No.
don't know if
I'm not
that
saying they're gonna
keen.
be great or anything, but they have really good pieces.
They do.
Zach LaVine
Kobe
seems
White.
like Kobe White.
Hit
You're right.
7 threes in the
You're
fourth
right.
of the game.
You're right.
Yes.
Kobe White. You're right. Kobe White. How can I?
What
How
a
dare
rook.
I?
What
How
a rook.
dare I forget
My
Kobe
boy.
White? But also, like, you have to also like what's this? Zach LaVine's threes. 13 threes. 13 threes.
That's all
13 threes! Come on, that's
That's
Steph Curry
stupid.
numbers. Steph has not eclipsed 13. His max is 13. One guy has more. His splash brother, Klay Thompson. Yup. You know. Come on. Oh, Zach LaVine went dumb. The whole team went dumb at the end of that game, stealing that ball, going up for that board, turning back, and hitting that three. Oh.
Always in the rearview mirror. Trouble. Loose. Chicago's got it. Oh, no! You're kidding! Hornets try and get it in. It's ripped away. And Zach LaVine, as he's done all night long, a three. His 13th. He finishes with 49.
The fact that he didn't,
I went
the
numb.
fact that he just didn't go up and go for the time, you know the times are changing, and the fact that the coaches are in his head that the mid range is ineffective.
But he's
And
hot
that-
from three. It just
Yeah.
12. He's hot.
That,
He's
that,
hot.
that
He's
was
hot.
the hottest three
He's
for
hot.
me that whole game.
That 13th
that
one.
last one, he
Not-
ran back.
To be honest, I
and he
didn't
just
watch
hit
that
it.
game. To be honest, I don't watch Hornets and Bulls. It doesn't look appetizing on my schedule, man. If I'm honest with you, it's not appetizing in my schedule. Uqam, udlala noqam. Into the right. Diaby mna. I'll diam. But Can we chat about the about Clippers and Rockets? No, I don't want to speak the game. No, I don't want to speak the game. Can we chat the camera angle? But guys, what's up with that camera angle? It looked like they wanted me to take out my controller and start using Harden. It looked like a 2K broadcast angle. It really pissed me off. It was man. Owens. No, Owens. Yeah, it looked like a Beluga cam. It was horrible. Oaks. Nah, come on. Nah, please, ESPN, can we fix that? Nah, bro, we didn't ask for that. Please, we did not ask for that camera angle.
You must ask before you talk.
Can go back to normal. Before I forget, can we chat about Kemba and his squabba dash? His headbutt? Yes, that was the funniest
on the TL.
That was the funniest.
Who did he
His
headbutt?
own player. Roy, was it Williams? That Williams guy, he's a baller. He's playing really well for that position. I'm digging him. That man went into another player with his head. And then got concussion-like symptoms. Come to concussion-like. Stretcher.
He woke up and he saw stars. That's what it was.
They wrapped him up in a blanket, put him in a stretch. I'm like, nigga, he just bumped his head on someone's stomach. Do you know how soft a stomach is? Unless Williams call it 6 packs. 6 packs. Come on, Oaks. How many niggas do you know playing rugby go into willingly? They go in with their head. And now concussion-like symptoms.
The man
Stop
is
being
not
a baby.
conditioned like that.
Stop being a baby. Come on, it was not even that bad. Stop being a baby. What the hell?
Who are you to talk about another man's babe?
He's a baby.
What he's feeling.
He's a baby. What the hell?
you
Concussion-like symptoms over a head. How many times have niggas gone in with their head? How many times have niggas gone in with their heads?
How many times has Kemba gone in with his head?
Too many. Doesn't matter.
Conditioning matters.
Come on.
Mascoop.
Zion. Guys, how is it that we haven't heard anything about Zion coming back? They said 6 to 8 weeks. I think right now we're on 5-6 weeks. Yeah. Why have we not heard of a new evaluation?
That he's starting training now.
Anything. But I guess I understand it because he is the best guy, newcomer. What do you call it?
Rookie.
Yeah, best prospect since LeBron. Prospect, man. But prospect is the best prospect, and it makes sense. It honestly makes sense. And that they're trying to keep a tight lid on things because media does
hype might
too much
as well.
Too much.
That's true.
Too much. But real questions now, Sax. Rookie of the year. Can he come back and take out Ja for Rookie of the Year right now?
I think so.
Yeah?
I really think so, man. I'm fully bought into the hype of Zion Williams. He had a good year last year in college. I want to see him replicate it this year. I think he can
in the pros.
Yeah, I think he can do something like that. So for that reason,
and
I think
BI is going.
I think he can do a 22-8 type of season. I think he could do that.
I'd like that.
So for that reason, I think, I'm fully bought in the stocks of this thing. I'm part of the bandwagon. I'm chilling there. Driver's seat with him. He's right here with me, bro.
The passenger.
Yeah, boy.
For me personally, I don't mind if he wins. Like, if he wins, cool. Like, I think he's really is good, and he's gonna show what he can do in the NBA against big bodies and more floor spacing in the NBA for dunks and a free lane. His team is really good.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And he has to be one of the main cogs in that team. But Ja is catching bodies, fam.
Yeah.
Ja is playing like a madman. And right on his tail, he's averaging 18.9 points. And right on his tail with 18.3, you got the boy Eric Pascal. I want Eric to win it. I want Eric Pascal to win it. Don't give it to Eric Pascal.
About your agenda. We are talking about Zion. We're not gonna talk about Eric Pascal. No. That's not what we're gonna do.
But can he come back after a month and win it?
Do you think the time is?
I'm not
too
sure
much?
if a precedent has ever been set of coming back
Yeah.
after a month or two and still winning it. But if there is a guy who can win it, I'd say it is LeBron James, who could have came back like a month. And this is the biggest prospect since LeBron James. I have to. I have to say, he should, not he should, but if we're setting those kinds of expectations for him, and that's how at the caliber that we see for him,
the type of caliber of a player
that he is, and
he's
if he
gonna
is
be.
and he lives up to that, then I think definitely Zion Williamson. There he can be,
But
rookie
it's
of the year.
but the
but
other
it's gonna be
thing
touch
that
and
I
go.
want-
I'm not gonna be mad when he's not. if he's
Yeah,
not.
that's exactly
that's
what I
the thing.
wanted to say.
Not at all. Not
Like,
at
I
all.
expect him
it's
to be.
hard. It's gonna be a tall task. It's gonna be a tall task. But let's jump into this now. Let's jump into this. Step back versus step back. MVP early front runner versus MVP early front runner.
I actually
Let's
saw
see
that
it.
when I was watching the game. I was like, fuck, Doncic's step back is very much similar.
Yeah.
I was like, actually, these brothers, they have the same jumper. I was just like,
Same kind of game. You know what? Yesterday when I was
I
scrolling
don't
through the timeline, and I see boy this is Luka is Thingy's son. I was like, wow, that
Harden's
hurt me.
son?
Yeah, Harden's son. That deeply hurt me. I'm like, I will fit. No, not like that, but in terms of game, like I understand what he's saying. That they play really similar game and whatever with the step back, kind of seem like the de-acceleration, the way they can de-accelerate and stop on a
a
dime.
lot of people do that.
No,
Kawhi does that.
no.
Come on, guys.
The way that they do it, moving so slow
I
and
have
then
not seen it.
accelerating.
I've not seen it like I saw the
see
step
it.
back. I won't
No,
lie.
no,
I
no.
saw the step back last night, and that's the one thing that I was
it's
like.
not even
"Fuck,
about
that
last
looks
night.
Exactly
it's
the
not
same."
even about
I'm
last
saying
night.
for me, when I saw.
No,
it.
100%. No, I hear you, but I'm saying it's not about even just the step back. It is the step back.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Because Luka is second in step backs compared to Harden. You know, the type of game they play and stuff. But I think Luka has dimes. Like, Luka has dimes.
Harden too.
No. Harden's a playmaker for sure. No, but Luka has dimes.
That's true.
Has gents. He can thread the needle.
It makes
man.
it look easy. That's
Hey.
the lovely part about
Lethu
it.
vula vala, ungaboni nobona athi ina kotinija. Yes, sis. Nah, that kid is something else. And also, the reason I was disappointed and what he was saying about it, Luka, the way he came into the league is very different to Harden. The way that they play is also very different as well.
But you also thinking about you're comparing too much at this point.
No.
You're
But like,
comparing too
no.
much.
Luka is a killer. I know Luka in the playoffs. He will kill you.
Yeah, I know.
He will kill you. I'm telling you that right now.
Nah, he's got ice. He's got ice in his
Jeez.
veins.
No, I'm
no one. I don't need to see it now, but I can tell you that man has ice in his veins.
I don't need to
He
see
ain't
too
scared of
much.
nothing.
EuroLeague MVP. I'm telling you,
around.
boy. At 18 years old, EuroLeague MVP. Luka Doncic. These
He's
aren't
the truth.
instincts. These aren't instincts. I'm telling you, these aren't instincts. This is facts. This is it. Period. This is it. Luka Doncic. Yes, what a baller. I just need my other guys.
But
now to
I'm
play.
glad that you started with Luka. But now let's go back to the disappointing part of last night's game.
Okay.
What disappointed me the most is what I see every night from the Rockets. And it's really just now, it's just like you guys are becoming your own worst enemies.
Nah, sir.
Defense, defend.
Sacks.
These niggas can defend, bro.
Nah,
they choose not to. It's just not enough effort at times. Dog, there are
Nah,
spurts.
Sacks.
Talk to me.
Nah,
there are
Sacks.
spurts of defense
Nah,
at times where they are defending.
Yeah,
In the second half, they started defending. In the third,
No, Sacks.
they did.
Sacks.
They did. It started off with their bench.
Yeah.
I know that's probably where you're gonna go. with
No.
it. They started off with the bench, but the starters got into it. They were making Luka a little bit uncomfortable when he was still taking a lot of step backs in the third. He wasn't making that much. Yeah, man. And I think who was that guy? Moore was taking them for Dallas. Can't remember.
There's no
I'm
more
sorry.
in Dallas.
I'm thinking of another game, and I'm sorry. I'm thinking of another game, but someone else was hitting. Hardaway Jr.
Yo, issue Shilandota.
Yeah.
Issue Rafisa, no.
Tim was-
Rafisa, no.
Tim was the only one making offense, and then they were trying to slow down everyone else at that point. So you can see that these guys can defend at times. They're letting themselves down with their defense. It's irritating to watch. How do you let in the first half
exactly.
78 points? No ways, bro.
Mavericks had their highest scoring in the first quarter with 45. Mavericks are just on a roll also, honestly. Mavericks, you could see in the way that game started that Mavericks took this game seriously, like dead on.
That's what
with
I'm talking about.
their
Effort.
defense, not
That's
with
what I'm talking
100%.
about. It's
It's
effort thing. That's all I'm
100%,
saying.
100%.
They're letting themselves down.
100%. It's an effort thing because Mavs came in D in their head. It was D, and you could see that. I don't think it was defense for
For Rockets.
For Rockets. When you say defense, I don't think it was their defense being bad. I think they started off really sloppy. If you watch that game, it started off with 2-3 turnovers.
How often
the
do
first
they do
quarter? The first quarter they had 4 or 5 turnovers. 4 or 5 turnovers. Can't remember right now. Then they ended the game. Then by the second half, they only had 1 turnover. They were just being sloppy with the ball and they stopped. That's what I don't think it was their defense being bad. I think they just stopped playing sloppy. I think they were playing really sloppy. Then they stopped and they were like, all right, no, let's take Rick Carlisle and these boys seriously. And these Europeans.
I hear you. That's a very valid point.
I really think it was. I don't think it was defense.
I don't think
the Rockets
that
have been
much.
playing that bad. Honestly, in this 3-game losing streak, Rockets on a 3-game losing streak. They lost to Denver, I think on Thursday or Friday. Then they lost to
Friday.
Clippers on Saturday. They lost to Thingy on Sunday now. To Mavs now on Sunday. They have not been playing bad. I'm not going to say that about them. They've not been playing bad. They've just been playing really good teams who've wanted it more than them.
I agree with you.
I
on
think
that.
the other teams have
I
just
agree
wanted
with
it
you on
more
that.
than them. And
My thing that irritates me is the effort on D. Like that's what kills my spirit about them.
But look at Thingy's defense though. What did I write here in my notes?
Who are you gonna talk about? Clint.
No. Thingy's D. Mavs D. Mavs D is really strong.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no.
Really strong right now. And they also Bandit. Ooh. Bozingod.
Oh, KP.
Bozingod. KP. That kid is coming back in. Okay? Like I feel like he's really rusty. He was out 18 months. He's still gonna take a couple games. I think after 40 games, he'll start showing more Porzingis like.
And
things.
also,
but his defense is the one thing that I look at right now and that's the one you need to get right.
Yeah.
Defense.
Yeah.
That's the one you need to get
agree.
right. And that's how he was playing. It was his defense.
He is a good
and
defensive player. We can never forget.
Bro, he kept swiping that thing. He's like, Futek. I loved it. Seeing Porzingis being that kind of defensive stopper when needed, I'm only have good things to see. And then seeing Porzingis in the fourth, playing off Luka beautifully for that nice alley hoop.
Yeah.
Because all we said about Mavs before was that they're doing a lot of pick and rolls with Dwight Powell
instead of KP.
KP pick and pops
Yeah.
or KP being incorporated more. Now Rick Carlisle is starting to see it's adjusting, working
They need
well
to gel together.
and it's
And need
he's
to know
starting
how
to see
each
it, and I
other
like
work.
it. I like it a lot. Sorry, you can chat your point.
No. I agree with you fully. You basically you said it all. It's just they need to gel more. KP and and Luka. I think they just need to gel more, get to know each other in the court more.
Just because they're Europeans doesn't mean they'll play well together from the rip.
Nah, man, I think that's also just like that. I don't think anyone takes that seriously. But like, I think
Niggas will speak Slovenian. That's what they just cause of it on the field. There's just unkept chemistry with the boys. Let's get them on the rugby field. Yes. No way.
yeah, man. So I think it's just like you said, 40 games. It's gonna take roughly around about there until they gel. And once they gel, then you'll see more of Kristaps asserting himself more into the game. And that's all I think of that, man. But in terms, the other thing about Rockets, it wasn't just their defense. It was that
Offense as well.
yeah, their offense.
Harden
was
wasn't
slow.
making shots. Harden
It's
was
like
2 from 15 or 2 from 14 for the whole game. But Harden and Russ, both of them, they are volume shooters. Just Harden's volume shooting is at a higher clip than Russ. Russ is a volume shooter. But for me personally, the way I look at Russ, he's going to take his threes. It's going to be from 29% to 33 max. Maybe 28%. But for this season, I'm expecting him 31% shooting from threes, even though he started hot.
I'm expecting him
30, 31.
I don't expect a drop less than 33.
Really?
That's just putrid. Last year's year was putrid.
Yeah, last year was like 26.
But
But like,
I don't expect him to carry on with that. That's not who he is.
but the
though.
volume shooters is what I'm trying to get across to you guys here, right? That they volume shooters, they're gonna take what volume shooter means is that they're gonna take a booster lot shots, like a boost lot, and within those shots, right? These Oaks are gonna miss a lot. And the Harden will have that kind of night. But he'll also have nights where he is just making every single thing from everywhere. And he's going to look like the best. And he's going to have nights where he look like the worst. And it's just going to average out into, oh no, he's a 44% shooter. Yeah. And that's what it's going to
But
end up being.
the great thing about playing in D'Antoni's system is that there's so many possessions that they both get the ball. And even though you're missing, and James was missing a lot of his shots, he still was having a good night. You could see that this man, listen, James, you're a slasher.
He can. This is what I say.
No.
He is. He definitely should play more of the slashing and catch and shoot a little bit more.
Yeah.
Not stick to it, but he is
That's
a
where he's
slasher.
a lot
And he'll be
efficient. That's where
more
he's
efficient with
efficient.
Russ.
Yeah.
With Russ there, he'll be more efficient.
But you have to create
cutting and
space
whatever.
for Russ by staying at the 3-point line.
But
But the fact
West-
that they're creating so many possessions, I like D'Antoni's system for them.
What do you think
It's
about
working well.
Clint and fitting in with the Rockets?
Clint, wow, he's having a beautiful year, man. Clint is off to a great year. I was
Up and down.
yeah, with him. And even in the beginning, he started off okay in the beginning, like pretty well actually. Let me not say okay. Started pretty well, but I was skeptical of him. Because in the big games, I still have the Warriors in my head. I still had that thing in my head. So it's gonna affect how I look at him now.
Yeah,
So
fully.
Man, the man is balling right now. I am enjoying his basketball. Last night, he got 22 boards. What was his points? What, 22, 25?
I have no idea. I don't look at Clint's stats.
I think he had 25 and 22 boards, and 10 offensive boards. Like that's just a tribute to the fact that D'Antoni's system, like I said, the mad possessions with D'Antoni's system, but also the fact that he has not got less than 20 boards rather than 2 games.
This whole season.
Yo, he's just been snagging
That's
balls.
bad. That's bad numbers there.
Dog,
What?
That's just overwhelming. Only 2 games. He had 16 and 19.
Nah, that's
the
RB.
other 2 games. 16 and 19.
That's RB.
And
that's
that's 2
Drummond
games.
numbers. That's Drummond
Dog.
numbers.
Dog.
What?
Dog.
20 and 20. Overboard. Nah, overboard.
He's just been doing too much.
Overboard.
The-
Can I just say something about
Yeah.
Clint? He's a perfect fit for the Rockets.
Yeah. Anywhere else, I don't know.
No.
To be honest.
Anywhere. He doesn't need the ball that much. All he does is put back. He's a putback king of note. Hall of Fame putback. I'm telling you, that man just snags boards and he puts it back in.
That's why Russ is so good for their team. I was watching last night. Russ
These
would
folks
have
shoot
bad.
so many threes, and you want them to keep shooting. And if Clint can give them more second
Rebounds.
chance points,
Yeah.
do we have a problem with that? Do we want him to rather not get the rebounds and want him to have a post-up game in a team like Rockets? What's a post-up game gonna do in a team like
Post-up
Rockets?
game is not necessary.
How did it work with Dwight Howard in his prime?
Post-up game It's not necessary if you can play like Trez and a nigga like DeMarcus, where you're just gonna be here, a little
Facing
shimmy,
up.
facing up. You here
Like
with
Joel Embiid
hissing
also
and
facing
whatnot.
up.
Yeah,
Like,
dog.
I like him with his back turned
beat
up, but yeah.
people around, do a little spin around, and that's that.
I personally think the only problem that I have with Clint is not showing up against the Warriors last year.
Yeah.
But other than that,
He's a monster.
I have no qualms. That man balls. That man is exactly what you need. There's a reason why he wanted a $110 million contract. There's a reason why. He knows he's worth. I know he's worth. You
does
should
a
know
lot.
he's worth. Don't take sumthatha kancane. Please, ungamthathi kancane. Please, don't do that to yourself. He'll go into any team, snag boards, help up with second chance points, be out there defending your paint. Your paint is impenetrable because of him. Taking lobs from Harden, he gives him that other offensive lob threat. What more do you want from him? You want him to post up when you have Harden and these guys that shoot?
When
For
Harden's
what?
not-
Everyone else sits back and chills, but you want Clint to now have an offensive game when everyone else chills and stands and watches Harden? Fuck out of
Fuck
here.
up sometimes.
I'd hear you if the system was a bit different and he got more touches. But
Yeah, he doesn't get touches like that. Man.
But yeah, man, that was that. Tim Hardaway Jr.
No.
needs
We're not going
another
into
special shout
Nah,
out.
we're
Shout
not
out
going
to
into
him.
that. No, we're not going
Shout out
into
to
that. But anyway, guys, this video has been mad long. It's just, it's just been mad passion about these few games and stuff, and we just want to keep chatting and keep chatting.
Yeah.
How bad about that? We're trying to cut them. Now, our minds are fit. The need man's are fit.
Oh,
But anyway, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend. We need to grow. Tell someone. All right, we out.
Must have been the flashing lights. You know she ain't camera shy. Must have been.